You'll never guess what Tan Songyun did at Sukai's event. Oh my god, what Tan Songyun did at Sukai's event left everyone stunned, and not because it was flashy, loud, or overtly dramatic, but because it was the kind of subtle, personal gesture that carried weight far beyond the camera lenses and flashing lights, the kind of moment that spoke louder than any headline ever could. Imagine an event meticulously planned, filled with industry elites, press cameras everywhere, and the usual tension of a high-profile celebrity gathering. Sukai was on stage, delivering a carefully rehearsed speech, poised and polished as always, his voice carrying across the grand hall with charisma that demanded attention. But then, through the sea of photographers, flashes, and murmurs, Tan Songyun's presence became a focal point, not because she interrupted, not because she caused a scene, but because what she did was completely unexpected. Hold on tight, C-drama family. The world of your favorite celebrities is unfolding before your eyes, and every moment is more breathtaking than the last. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next. As Sukai spoke about the project, thanking colleagues, fans, and the production team, Tan Songyun quietly rose from her seat at the back of the VIP section. She carried herself with an effortless grace, yet there was something intense in her gaze, an unmistakable purpose that immediately drew the attention of those around her. Whispers rippled through the audience. Cameras pivoted, zoom lenses straining to capture every detail, and fans watching from home began flooding social media with speculation. What could she be doing? Why now? Instead of approaching the stage directly, she moved toward the side, holding a small, meticulously wrapped gift. No banners, no loud announcement, just a simple, personal gesture, something intimate, yet visible enough to be seen by both Sukai and those who had eyes for the smallest details. When she reached the stage, she did something that completely caught everyone off guard. She handed the gift to Sukai with a gentle smile, a soft laugh escaping her lips, and a glance that was both teasing and deeply affectionate. The audience froze for a moment, unsure how to react, while photographers captured frame after frame of the interaction that would dominate headlines for days. Sukai, momentarily stunned, accepted the gift with a mixture of surprise and visible warmth. There was a flash of emotion in his eyes, a rare break from the carefully curated composure he usually displayed in public. The room, buzzing with expectation and curiosity, seemed to pause. For just a heartbeat, the cameras, the flashes, the murmurs, and the formalities faded away, replaced by a tangible, human moment of connection between two people whose history and chemistry had long intrigued the public. Sukai opened the gift to reveal a handwritten note, delicately folded, each word carrying sincerity and thoughtfulness, a quiet acknowledgement of their shared journey and the personal bond that fans had speculated about for months. The reaction online was instantaneous and intense. Social media platforms exploded with comments analyzing every detail, the way Tan Songyun had smiled, the subtle glimmer in Sukai's eyes, the positioning of their hands, the timing of her gesture. Fans dissected the note, trying to decipher hidden meanings, reading into every phrase as though it contained a secret message meant only for them. Video clips of the moment went viral within minutes, garnering millions of views, and fan forums became battlegrounds of speculation, admiration, and pure excitement. Yet, beyond the public frenzy, there was a deeper significance to her action. It wasn't about creating headlines or stirring controversy. It was about support, acknowledgement, and a rare glimpse of authenticity in a world where every gesture is scrutinized, every smile dissected, and every interaction turned into content. Sukai's brief but visible emotional reaction spoke volumes. It revealed gratitude, affection, and the subtle, undeniable bond between them. Even industry insiders, seasoned journalists, and photographers admitted afterward that they had never seen a gesture so simple, yet so profoundly moving, take center stage in a room of professional spectacle. And while the internet erupted, creating a storm of hashtags, fan edits, and endless speculation, those who witnessed the scene in person could feel the genuine warmth radiating from the exchange. It was a reminder that, amidst the chaos of fame, the pressure of public attention, and the relentless scrutiny of fans and media, moments of sincerity, subtlety, and personal connection could still break through, leaving an impression that would linger far longer than any staged performance ever could. As the event concluded, Sukai briefly returned to the audience, his eyes scanning the crowd until they landed on Tan Songyun, giving her a small, meaningful nod. In that glance, the unspoken message was clear: her gesture had been seen, felt, and appreciated beyond words. For fans, it was proof of chemistry, of mutual respect, and possibly something more. For the stars themselves, it was a quiet acknowledgement that in the public chaos surrounding them, their private bond remained unshakable, enduring, and profoundly real. And as cameras continued to flash, journalists typed feverishly, and social media continued to explode, one truth became undeniable: what Tan Songyun did at Sukai's event was not just a moment, it was a statement, a story, and a testament to a connection that had captivated hearts worldwide, leaving audiences breathless, fans speculating endlessly, and the internet absolutely, irrevocably obsessed. The moment Tan Songyun handed Sukai that delicate, handwritten note quickly became the epicenter of discussion, igniting a frenzy across social media platforms within minutes, as if the internet itself had been waiting for a spark to set it ablaze. Fans dissected every frame, replaying slow-motion clips to analyze the tilt of her head, the soft glimmer in her eyes, the way her fingers lingered just slightly on his hand. Every gesture became a signal, a clue, and an invitation for speculation. Hashtags like Sukai Tan Songyun moment, secret connection, and the note trended within the hour, dominating timelines and drawing millions into the swirling vortex of curiosity, excitement, and pure emotion. Memes, edits, and fan art exploded overnight, each one trying to capture the intensity, intimacy, and subtle tension of the scene that had captured hearts worldwide. Meanwhile, the media descended into organized chaos. Entertainment reporters scrambled to get interviews, secure statements, or speculate on whether this was a simple act of friendship or a romantic overture. Headlines multiplied at dizzying speed: Sukai shocked by Tan Songyun's gesture. Dating rumors ignited: what did that note really say? Fans explode as Tan Songyun makes unexpected move at Sukai's event. Even journalists who had covered countless celebrity interactions admitted that this moment was unlike anything they had witnessed, a gesture both understated and monumental, the kind that defied easy categorization. Across the digital sphere, fan reactions were a storm of emotions. Some fans were overjoyed, celebrating what they perceived as undeniable chemistry, dissecting every glance and smile for hidden meaning. Others were anxious, defensive, or even heartbroken, debating whether this act of intimacy meant a new romantic chapter was beginning. The discussion spilled over onto forums, live streams, and comment sections worldwide, creating a web of speculation that seemed impossible to escape. The note itself, though private, was analyzed obsessively, with fans trying to reconstruct the moment, imagining the words, and interpreting the intention behind each stroke of ink. Even emojis and reaction videos proliferated, as viewers tried to express in digital shorthand the whirlwind of feelings the live moment had provoked. But while the public and media frenzy raged, Sukai and Tan Songyun shared a more private reality, a layered, human exchange that no camera lens could fully capture. After the initial handoff of the note, Sukai retreated briefly behind the stage, holding it carefully, almost reverently. He read the words, his expression softening as a flicker of emotion crossed his face, fleeting yet undeniable. In that instant, every fan's speculation, every headline, every online debate paled in comparison to the reality unfolding privately, a quiet, intimate connection that spoke louder than any public gesture, an acknowledgement of mutual care, trust, and understanding built over months of collaboration, shared experiences, and subtle, unspoken bonds. Tan Songyun, meanwhile, returned to her seat, composure restored, yet a faint smile lingered on her lips, aware that the ripple she had caused would spread far beyond the room. She understood, with practiced subtlety, the balance of public perception and private truth, that a small gesture could ignite global attention, yet its real significance remained hers and Sukai's alone. And even as cameras continued flashing, microphones continued recording, and journalists scribbled feverishly, she sat quietly, confident in the knowledge that she had communicated something profound without saying a single word aloud. As the event concluded, the two stars shared one last moment of subtle acknowledgement, A brief glance across the stage, a small nod, and the faintest hint of a smile, each gesture loaded with meaning, yet nearly invisible to the untrained eye. Fans who watched recognized it immediately, sparking a new wave of posts analyzing the look, debating whether it confirmed the dating rumors, or whether it was simply a heartfelt acknowledgement between close friends and collaborators. The speculation was relentless, the attention unyielding, and yet amidst the chaos, one truth was clear: Soo-kai and Tan Songyun had created a moment that would be remembered, replayed, and analyzed for weeks, even months, to come. And as they departed the event separately, with security and assistants managing the press scrum, the private significance of that note lingered between them, unspoken yet palpable. The world outside had exploded with gossip, emotion, and speculation, but within that quiet, fleeting connection, a new chapter had begun, one that the internet could never fully interpret, a story only the two of them truly understood, a bond strengthened quietly yet powerfully in the midst of public frenzy.